All right, what we're looking at today is the Lenovo S10-2. Now, the S10 was probably one of the most popular netbooks when it first came out, right in the middle when everything first started with netbooks, but this is the redesign. Now, it's still the same setup. They didn't want to, evolutionize it. They just wanted to make a new one because they don't want to have the same model for too long, so they changed little things here and there, very, very small things, and they kind of just changed the layout. They kind of learned from their mistakes, but basically, it is the same netbook, same price. Prices did not go up. Very affordable, very useful, and very small and very portable. So what you're looking at here is the S10-2. So that is kind of like a Mark II or a model number 2. Basically, the version that you're looking at is the one with the extended battery. Now, you see that right there, but it does extend out a little bit. That's a 6-cell battery. It is going to give you 6 hours of battery life, which is pretty impressive for a small little netbook that's, just it's very affordable. It has a pretty nice battery. Another thing that helps with that battery life is that this new display right here is not your regular LCD. It's now an LED-backed LCD display that's going to help save you some power. They also upgraded the processor a little bit from the Atom N270 to the Atom N280. Now, it's still a 4-watt processor. It's still 1.6 gigahertz, but it does operate on a faster front-side bus speed, and that's going to give you a little bit more performance, especially when you're plugging things in, USB drives, running certain programs. It will give you more performance, so that's good. It still has 1 gigabyte of DDR2. This version in particular is running XP Home Edition Service Pack 3. So this is the XP version. There is a Windows 7 version if you so desire, but this one will run with 1 gigabyte of memory, no problem. It will run all day, every day. 160 gig hard drive, and then basically wireless, 10100 Ethernet, all the basic stuff you're used to. And in case you don't know, this is a 10.1-inch display, glossy front, and it is 1024 by 600 lines of resolution. That is the standard netbook resolution for a 10.1-inch display. Now, take it for a quick tour. Starting off over here on the left-hand side, you have the 10100 Ethernet port. You have a fan louver right there. This is your 15-pin D-sub for your VGA port. If you want to hook up an external monitor, you will get higher resolutions. You have a USB 2.0 port right there, and then you have your input and your output for your headsets and your microphones. Moving along over to the front, you do have a couple indicator lights over here for power, battery, and for your Wi-Fi. Here is your trackpad. Very nice, smooth trackpad with side-scrolling capability and 2 nice chrome buttons. Also in the front, right up here, you're going to have a multi-card reader. This is going to pretty much do your XDs, your SDs, your MMS Pros, etc., etc. Moving on over to the far right-hand side, you have a couple things starting off over here with the manual antenna switch for the Wi-Fi. You have 2 USB 2.0 ports. That brings the total to 3. And then over here, you have a Kensington lock hole as well as your AC adapter input. Now, I want to show you guys, take a look at this. This battery, it does extend, so you want to keep that in mind. It is a little bit bigger, but it is very convenient, and it's pretty comfortable. And of course, since it is a 6-cell battery, it is going to give you a much longer experience. You're basically going to get about 6 hours of battery life from this little netbook. So very sweet little redesign. Oh, and also, in case you didn't notice, they did redesign the back. So it does have a different pattern on the back, and you also see that pattern up here on the on this little track up here. So very, very nice little netbook from Lenovo. If you do want to buy a Lenovo netbook, I recommend you get the 10-2 over the old one, even if it saves you maybe $10 or $15. They've just a little bit newer, a few redesigns. They do have SP3 versus SP2, and they have a slightly different keyboard layout that's a little bit more intuitive, makes a little bit more sense. So very nice little netbook from Lenovo. If you have any questions on the S10-2, feel free to email me, and I'll see you guys next time. If you want to get some more information on this netbook, go to com.puter.tv and type in Lenovo S10-2. For Computer TV, I'm Albert.